All right. We are live. We are now live, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Mr. B here. We're doing two in one day. You see me on there with the homie Ted Hicks. Now we're here chatting with one of my favorite people to chat with.
we on the seaside come for
Yeah,
complaints.
usually.
Okay, we over here with Faith I Love, your boy Faith I Love, Papa
Ah.
Collar.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm chatting it up with the homie Senor Jason, aka Senor Jaw West, man.
Yeah,
What's going on, brother? Ease
not a
Jaw.
lot, not a lot. Trying to get some stuff done. I know. I don't know if I brought it up on live, but I brought up a show that I was filming, and I just want to let everybody know that anybody that's waiting on that show is still happening. It's just some bad stuff happened during the year that kind of set me back. So I'm just, just for anybody that's watching that might have heard me mention it, I'm still bringing it out. I even showed Mr. B some of it so he can attest that I got some of it filmed. I just, I'm gonna finish it.
Yep,
Just want
yep,
y'all to
yep.
know that.
Yeah. So he's been doing that, man. We've been waiting. We waiting. We still waiting. Yeah, but it's
I,
there. It's there. Work is in. Work is happening. Work is happening.
yeah,
Still getting
and I
to it.
and I spent too much money, my own money, to get it done for me not to finish it all the way. I'm not gonna let it just halfway get done and then like stop. No, it was just some stuff happened that I had to well, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because I ain't gonna get into detail with it, but I had two car accidents with two cars that I'm on back to back. And as you can know, they cost money. So that's as far as I can take it. That's all I can tell you right now, because I don't want to get into detail because this ain't what we're talking about. But it was two car accidents, and neither one of them my fault. I don't care what nobody say. Probably I don't
He
care what
popped his
I don't care
collar.
what nobody say. Neither one
Popped
of them
his
my fault.
collar on that. Let y'all know. I see he popped his collar on it. It is what it is. But yeah, brother, man. Wanted to give you the time, man. You wanted to chat up some things. Yesterday, we was watching. I watched Survivor Series. Survivor Series.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
show was pretty good. It was a pretty good show, man. It had a little bit
Now,
of storylines, raw storylines, mainly the raw
now
storylines. Though. But yeah,
I know it was Survivor Series yesterday, but I didn't watch it. I was just wondering, where did the War Games thing? Was that like a
that was it.
subtitle
Yeah,
or something?
Survivor Series War Games. That's what they called it. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Well, go
because
ahead
they
and say
was the
what you
old
said,
school.
and then
So
I'll
they
tell
was
you
the
what I
old
seen.
school. Yeah, so it was the old school two ring thing. You know what I mean? Two rings.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they
That
combined
probably was
it.
cool.
NXT War Games Survivor Series. So that's what it was.
Okay,
So they had the teams in the War Games format. Yeah. So the show was good. Randy Orton returned. Randy Orton looked good out there, man. Rhea Ripley had her match against Zoe Stark. They had Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. The women's War Game match. Gunther wrestled The Miz, which was pretty good. I wish it would have went. It was pretty good, you know. The Miz,
who won that one?
Gunther did.
Oh, okay.
Gunther, dude that was formerly Walter. He's getting a good push, man. I like that. The big man carrying the title. They need that. He's squashing guys. And it was a good match with him and The Miz. Um, Miz being an established guy. And, he's had his time where he was the champion and he carried with the IC title. So it was an IC title match. Gunther got through with that. Um, what other match was there? Oh yeah, then you had the men's Survivor Series match. The women's Survivor Series match wasn't bad, but I thought it was gonna be a 5-on-5 for some reason, but it was a 4-on-4. Um,
Um,
yeah,
they got enough women in there to be 5-on-5, right?
yeah, but Dakota Kai is not fully cleared, but they could have put somebody there, but
Yeah.
Dakota Kai wasn't cleared, so that's why I ended up being a
I
4-on-4.
I was just thinking, like growing up, that like I never ordered pay per views, but I thought that certain ones would had cool concepts, like King of the Ring and I know Survivor Series was always known for having teams, and that's one thing I liked about it. They all had to pick their teams. Who before it was Team Raw and SmackDown against each other. It was like whoever
Yeah,
picked their team. It was Team Hogan versus Team whatever wrestler
yeah,
picked the team.
yeah,
And I used to like that little aspect of it.
yeah.
So
But this one, yeah, this year was kind of the same way, but it was just like the Judgment Day. Um, and they got Drew McIntyre on the team. So Cody had to build his team, and Cody
yeah,
Rhodes had his team, where it was him, Jay Uso, pretty much the baby faces. And then they needed a fifth
okay,
guy. They didn't have a fifth guy for a while. Oh yeah, they had Seth. Yeah, Seth. So then they said, Cody was like, "I'm gonna get my guy, my special guy," and he got Randy Orton. Now the way they made it though, they put the suspense on it, so they made it look like Randy Orton wasn't coming, and it was gonna be a 5-on-4. But Randy Orton came in
okay,
late into the match. They put a swerve on people. I'm not gonna lie. Um, they had Rhea come out with the Money in the Bank title, so there was the Money in the Bank briefcase. So they were gonna make
yeah,
it look like Priest was gonna cash in, beat Seth, and win the title. But then Randy Orton came in. The music hit. Randy Orton comes out. Things change up. There was a lot of good moments in there in Randy Orton's return. Randy caught this dude. They threw this dude off the top of the cage, and Randy Orton caught him into an RKO. That was crazy.
mm.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then Priest got pinned by Cody Rhodes. And then the
Hold
pay per
on. They don't
view.
do the.
Then the pay
They
per
don't do
view.
the.
What?
No, I didn't mean to keep cutting you out. I was just wondering. I thought the Survivor Series they did elimination. One person get pinned, they get
It
out the
was a War
ring.
Games match, but it was War Game style. See?
So War
That
Games,
was it.
one person pinned.
So everybody came in, just like how the War
Uh-huh.
Games goes. So each guy comes in one by one, and
Yeah.
then War Games happen. So everybody fights until one person gets pinned. That's it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
With the Survivor
I like it
Series
better with
match,
the elimination. But
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
do too. But they did the War Games format. I like that too. Survivor Series. I rather that pin, the eliminations.
Yeah,
But it pretty much gives everybody the action they need without prolonging it, I guess. So
yeah,
they did that instead. So the pay per view ended. They put the credits, the copyright at the end.
yeah.
You think the pay per view is almost done? The screen zooms out. CM Punk's music hits. And the whole crowd goes crazy. That arena goes nuts. And you're like, there's
And it
no
was in
way.
Chicago. It
Yeah.
was in
You're like,
Chicago.
yo, there's no way in hell this is happening. And I'm sitting there because everybody was asking, I was talking to Brian. Brian, like, you think it's going to happen? And I'm like, yo, if it happens, it happens. I'm just going to sit there and watch it. If it happens, I'll be excited for it. But if it don't
Yeah.
happen, it don't happen. We could wait. But this man comes out, blue jeans, white t-shirt, grew his hair out a little bit.
Hmm.
CM Punk is standing in this arena back in the WWE. And he just standing there, just hyping the crowd up. That's all he showed up for. He
Yep.
didn't wrestle or anything. He just stood by the entrance ramp and he's hugging the crowd and the crowd's he's just riling everybody up.
Yep.
Bruh. And then we seen it. He's standing there, he's staring. We don't know what he was staring at, but then we got the glimpse. Seth Rollins was over there cursing. Oh,
Yeah.
F you this. Yo, Seth
Now,
Rollins looking visibly pissed. Mad as hell. I'm like, brother, what the hell did he do to you?
I seen it from 3 different angles, so I
Yeah.
kind of know. I kind of know why he got mad. I seen it from three different angles. That because that I didn't watch none of the pay per view. That's why I wanted to talk about it because I seen it on TikTok. It was so many people
Yep.
sharing that end
That
part.
one clip, it got a hot viral video.
Yeah, from
Why?
different angles.
The
The
quickness.
first angle I seen it from was when Seth was throwing up his middle finger, cursing at whoever was down there, and I couldn't tell who it was, but I was listening to the music. I said, that sounds like CM Punk music in my head. I didn't know it was CM Punk. So I'm like, why is he throwing up his middle fingers? I'm still not knowing what, but he looked really mad. So I'm like, okay. Then I go to another TikTok where somebody, you know how you go through somebody showing it from the other side. I said, it is CM Punk. So I'm like, but why is Seth mad? So then somebody had another angle from the rafters or whatever you call it, coming down, and it showed when CM Punk music hit, Seth was kicking the ropes like, you just messed up my perfect ending of my match. And you gonna come out here at the end and take all the steam away from me. So he kicking the ropes mad. Then he
That's what it
finally get out
made.
the ring,
That's
and
what
then
that's what it looked.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
said,
that's what it looked like. And he's
oh
hot. He's hot. But what people didn't know, when CM Punk was all this news was coming out about CM Punk possibly returning to wrestling, Seth Rollins had said some words. Now CM Punk returned. He went to AEW, and he said what he said about WWE, and he would
yeah,
take the shots while he was at AEW on WWE. Seth Rollins got upset about it because you got to remember CM Punk said his things about the Saudi deal, this and that. Then when he fought Moxley, he said the third best member of the Shield. Then he took shots at Seth and stuff like that. So Seth had to come, and Seth said his piece about CM Punk.
yeah,
Then when Punk left AEW, the commotion and stuff like that, Seth came out and said, "Oh, he's a cancer. He's a cancer to the locker room, and we wouldn't want him back. I don't want him back. I don't want him over here again." So they were plugging, they were saying their things, and they got this whole crazy beef that happened. I think it was during last year, during the all in all out situation and all that stuff. So
yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy. When
so
I seen the initial Seth reaction, and my mind said, "Well, that's what you get because you've been running around what
yeah,
they call it, throwing your weight around.
yeah, he
Now
been
you got to
pushing
shut up."
buttons. He literally
Yeah,
pushed buttons. He's been pushing buttons. But it seems like, when you hear things like that, when you see things like that, it's like crazy. Now you see him there, you know, it seems to be you pushing for a match. You pushing for a match.
hmm,
And that's what we may get. If this is what's really happening, we may get Seth Rollins, CM Punk. But it is
yep.
crazy that here we are, near the end of 2023. After all these years, CM Punk is back in the WWE.
Yep.
What the
I
hell?
ain't know if I ever see it again because the way everything ended, I ain't know if I was gonna see it again. I really didn't care because I
Yeah,
was watching at the time, but I was like, whatever. But the reaction that I seen the fans have, because
yo,
it was reaction videos, it takes you back when
yeah,
wrestling was on top, when it was like when somebody really came out, they really what you looking at the screen like this is
yeah,
real, you know
yeah. That's the
that
craziest thing.
man, those are the reactions you want to get. All of that stuff like that, like man,
Secret. Keep
yeah,
things secret where the media wasn't involved. Now you have all these damn internet journalists and all these people.
yeah,
They're leaking out. No, they kept. As I mentioned when I was just on with Ted, Triple H kept it a secret. such a secret that even his bosses didn't know what was going on.
Mm.
Because now they united. UFC, WWE under TKO.
Yeah.
Those guys didn't know that they did this deal with CM Punk. Nick Khan, who's working with Triple H in the WWE side, talked to CM Punk 10 days beforehand, according to what they're saying there in the reports. And Triple H only got to talk to CM Punk on the morning of the event, on Saturday morning.
Mm.
No wrestlers knew. No other people knew besides Triple H and Nick Khan.
Now Nick Khan, is he related to Tony?
No. This
Okay.
was the guy that Vince brought in that helped when we were talking when we was doing when we was doing the podcast with TJ on TJ's joint. We was talking about it. Nick Khan was this guy they hired. Vince put him in the spot, and he was the guy that kind of saved the day during 2020 with them making the deals and saving a lot of money for the roster cuts.
Yeah.
When they cut the wrestlers and they try to um
Oh.
yeah, he was the guy that
So he.
helped WWE make good profit during the 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the guy they hired, and he was the guy who kind of took the spot that Stephanie had. Where Stephanie was at, Vince moved
Yeah.
him up there. So he was doing a lot of good business moves. So they were able to profit, make millions. And then, as after 2020, they were there, you know what I mean? They end up
Yeah.
making quite a number, couple millions, practically billions eventually in profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in that situation now where he's doing the talks.
Yeah.
So he managed to talk to CM Punk, say, "Hey man, how could we get you back and we could do this and do that, you know what I mean? Make this business
Man.
happen and make this work." And Triple
Yeah.
H, even though him and Punk had their falling out years back, because and I'm trying to mention this to Brian said, regardless of how you feel about Triple H and how Triple H is doing things now, Triple H was kind of a dick a couple of years back. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
ego tripping. He was ego tripping. And that was one of the things because CM Punk really feels that way. It's not just talk with CM Punk, it's how he really feels.
Yeah.
He really said what he says he means. He don't hold back. And for him to make those bygones be bygones and Triple H to say, yo, I might have messed up, but we can make business happen. Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm saying if Vince was there, Vince would have been like, yo, we're not doing this bull crap. You know what I mean? I'm not hiring him back. You can kiss my ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would have never hired him back. He would have left it alone. I mean, they fired that man on his wedding day. Think about that.
Yeah. What year was that again?
What was it? It's been what? 2023? Yeah, it's been like 9 years. He got fired in like what, 2014, 2015? Eight,
Hey.
9 years.
He
Yeah.
came back at one point to do like commentary.
Yeah, he got and Fox wanted him to Fox wanted him to wrestle.
Oh.
That's crazy. When they hired him back, it was Fox that wanted him hired, really. So he came
Yeah.
back. And Fox really wanted him on the show and they wanted him to wrestle. They really
Yeah.
wanted him on SmackDown, man.
And they didn't get what they wanted.
No, because of Vince. Vince and
That's
them.
crazy.
And that's why they fired him. They let him go.
That
Yeah.
is crazy. But his return brought back the feeling of when wrestling was like it was the thing. Like I don't know no other way to put it. Like it was the thing to watch. It was like it brought me back to the mode when I watched it in the early 2000s when Chris Jericho first showed up, and I remember one of the Raws because I was somewhat of a Chris Jericho fan when he first came, but I wasn't a Jericho fan like that because I really liked the other wrestlers that were like that was like they called big card people. But Chris Jericho did have a star power, and I remember the first time he ever well he didn't win the belt, but he won the belt, but they took it right back that same night. That
Yeah.
when I was like all into the screen, like, oh, I was like, yeah. And then they took it back and said, come, this some bull right. I should throw a shoe. I should throw a shoe at this screen. Now, it wasn't my TV though. I said, I should throw a shoe at this dumb screen. I'm sitting up there watching this. Somebody else, I'm calling them in like, y'all missing a good match. Come on in here. Y'all missing it. And when he won, I was like, and then they took it back. I said, this why did I even come over here? That's the type of emotion that it invoked back in that time when I watched
Yeah.
it. So for me to see fans' reaction to CM Punk come back, it bring me back to those days where it was like that type of emotion when you see your favorite wrestler or a wrestler just so popular that they bring that app out of you. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm saying?
true. It's true. Cause I was sitting there like, man, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't, man. It's like whatever. But then
Yeah.
when it happened, I'm sitting there like, nah, this ain't real. I'm like, nah. And I'm like, if it was gonna happen, like I expected at the Royal Rumble. You guys just said, yo, we bring Randy Orton back. You know what? Here comes CM Punk right here on the same pay-per-view. Just
Yeah.
when we're about to end it. Like, here you go. Come
They hit you with a
on.
double whammy. They hit you with a
Yeah.
double whammy. Randy Orton came back. CM Punk came back. They did a thing.
Oh yeah. I'm like,
That's
brother.
crazy.
I'm like, yo, now we're not gonna hear talk about nothing but CM Punk. And what's crazy is that here he is. He looked energized, bro. He
Uh-huh.
looked he looked he looked better than he looked when he showed up on AEW.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh.
And it was in Chicago. You know his
In
hometown gonna holler for
Chicago.
him. If nobody else holler for him. That would have been me had I joined back in '99. But don't worry, that we ain't gonna need to talk about that. But back '99, 2000, when I was supposed to join, I mean we ain't gonna need to talk about that. That would have been me and pop back up in Chicago, Poppy Collar.
Yeah,
But that
damn.
we ain't gonna need to talk about that. That's already, but we already passed that. Don't even worry about that. Because
Yeah,
Chris
damn.
Jericho with Y2J, that would have been nothing if I was back in there. But
You're a damn fool.
whatever.
But yeah, man, I was so glad to see it though, man. So big props, CM Punk, WWE. Y'all mend fences. Y'all got CM Punk back. We see what happens, man. I know AEW got to be disappointed in themselves. I know Tony Khan got to be disappointed in himself because
Yeah,
you could have handled that situation differently, and you let these dudes that barely have 10 years of wrestling experience go and mess that situation up, get a top guy frustrated and just man
now
talk
who got
about
him
yeah.
frustrated?
It was a situation with Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, Luke Perry's son. You know Luke Perry, the actor that passed away
Yeah,
when they go
yeah,
from 90210. Well, his son is
yeah.
a wrestler. His son is Jungle Boy.
No, I know who Jungle Boy is. I didn't know that was his father though. I know who
Yeah.
Jungle Boy is.
So that kid at All Out, All In. I mean, is it All In? Yeah, All In at the Wembley Stadium. During the match, he said something real smart, and CM Punk. Well, CM Punk was already frustrated because he was traveling and he was late because the whatever traveling they didn't set his traveling stuff
Yeah,
properly, so he had to travel on his own and he had to pay out of pocket. That was an issue already. Then
Okay.
Jungle Boy took some shots during the pay-per-view there. CM Punk had a fantastic match, but then when he finished the match, he was super pissed. So he went, him and Jungle Boy had a situation, backstage, and then he got up in Tony Khan's face, and Tony Khan was talking about, "Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. I'm fearful of my life." You
Yeah.
know, he felt threatened. I said, "Man, can you imagine Vince McMahon saying something like that?" Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon got punched in the. Vince McMahon stood and got punched in the face by Bret Hart. Okay,
Mm, yeah.
they're in the Montreal Screwjob. Okay, Vince McMahon got threatened at knife point by the dude that played the ex-convict back in the day. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude held it because he wanted more pay and he hated. You know what I mean? Come
Yeah.
on, dude. Vince took on the steroid situation case, okay? Where that man almost lost his whole business because of the steroids
Yeah.
situation. Come on, dude. You for real?
Tony
You
Khan was
scared
scared.
of.
He was scared. He's a little guy. He was scared for his life.
Come on, man. And because I was scared for my life, I had to terminate CM Punk. Brother, you are lame. And now they're
So
about
you
to
so
make
so
money.
did they ever say what Jungle Boy said to him that made him mad?
Because it was a situation where Jungle Boy wanted to do a spot in a match before that situation happened. He wanted
Yeah.
to do a spot, right? A wrestling spot. But instead of using fake glass, he wanted to use real glass. If you never use real glass in your life, why the hell would you want to do it now? And CM Punk told him that would be stupid because if you don't know how to deal with that to really cut yourself, you're going to
Yeah.
really hurt yourself. You're not an old veteran, you're a young guy. Why would you do that? And Jack Perry got upset about what CM Punk said. I said, brother,
Then I,
that's not his style of match. You're not a hardcore wrestler. You don't do that. You have no experience in that. So why
e-
would you try to do that for your first?
but even if he's a hardcore wrestler, in the movies, if they use the fake glass because the real glass is gonna really damage you, it's gonna
Yeah,
put you out. Ain't
yeah.
nobody using that. They bake the you know how they break the
Big
bottles of
sugar.
people's
Yeah,
head
they
in the
do the
movie?
big.
They
Yeah, they do sugar.
yeah, they use it. Come on now. And you want to use real glass?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
Some things should need to be said, and it irritates me that even went that far because it's like a big child sitting up here begging for candy. It's like you cannot have candy, your teeth gonna fall out. You gotta keep explaining
Yeah,
this to them. Your teeth are gonna fall out. And you should fire him. He don't give me no candy. Like what are you talking about? What
yeah,
are you saying? Is that important that you want to kill yourself? And you want don't make me a part of it. You go find somebody else like
yeah.
mind you, and the next wrestling match you have, both of y'all go do some broken real glass, and we'll see if
Right.
both you don't bleed to death.
So
But you're not doing it on me.
exactly. So when Jack Perry wrestled the match, I forgot. I think it was with Hook. They had like a hardcore match or something like that. They
Yeah,
did a spot where one of them went through a car window because there was a car there, and they smashed through the
yeah.
car window, the car shield. So he went and hit it and looked in the camera and said, "Yeah, real glass." So I'm like, "You gonna say stupid shit like that?" I'm like, "That's supposed to make you cool." I'm like, "Brother," and I'm like, instead of choosing the side, you suspend Jack Perry for a little bit and you fired CM Punk. I'm like, brother, CM Punk makes you millions of dollars, and you
Jungle Boy is not about to be no superstar like that.
exactly. He's not moving the freaking needle. What are you doing?
No.
I'm like, you have these inexperienced indie guys really going out their way, and you'd rather take those guys over the professionals, man. What's wrong with you? So I said, this CM Punk learned his lesson. He realized AEW, even though you was gonna make the money and you could work with some of the people you know in the business,
Yeah,
brother. You got a fanboy. You got Tony Khan's not a businessman. He's not a boss. He's a fanboy. He's
yeah.
a glorified fanboy,
And
and
his
he
father
rather
let them waste all their money.
yeah. And you pick you know what I mean? And now you're gonna lose
Okay.
out. You ain't learned your lesson. You had Cody Rhodes. You let Cody Rhodes leave. You had Jay
Yeah.
Cargill. You let Jay Cargill leave. Come
No,
on.
no, no. Car grill.
Well, Cargill's contract left, and you could have had the option. Cargill, okay, Cargill.
Car grill.
You could
Yeah,
have had,
please say it
could
right.
have re-signed her. You let her go. She gonna leave to WWE, and she getting mad notoriety, and she even have a wrestling match yet. Come on, man! Like, yo, this is crazy.
Whatever happened to that Tesla something, the one that won the belt in Impact that everybody was praising, talking about she's the new
She's
women's
so brave.
whatever.
She's this Tony. I
Yeah,
mean,
whatever that.
TJ loves Tessa Blanchard. I swear to God, nobody wants to work
No,
with Tessa Blanchard.
I
Tessa
don't
Blanchard is
think he liked when
wrestling.
she won that belt. I don't think he liked her when she won that belt because that didn't
That
make
was
no
a bad
sense.
move. That was a bad move on wrestling. That was a horrible move on
Because
wrestling.
I
That
asked somebody
was
a long time ago, uh, because I was a fan of certain people that would never win the belt, and I was wondering like, why they don't ever switch the belt up and let different people win it, like, because it'll take away from the integrity of the belt. And I kind of got the what that meant,
yeah.
but it still didn't. I still feel like it's certain people that could have been champion that never won the belt, like Mr. Perfect, for example, or Rowdy Piper. Those two should have had the belt at least once. I'm just saying.
Those guys should have had it. Yeah, those guys should have had it, but they never gave it to him. And you never the opportunity. They missed the opportunity to get the title.
They missed the opportunity because Hulk Hogan didn't want to lose it. He didn't want to give
Exactly.
it up. He wanted them selfish people. I want to still hold on to the belt.
That's what it
Dude,
is.
it's
Yeah.
just it's just to me, people don't look at it like this, but it's just like winning an Oscar. Once you have won one Oscar, that should be all the Oscar you need. You shouldn't have to be worried about should I win this year. Once you won it once, you're
Yeah,
known
it's
as
fine.
a
Yeah.
Oscar winning actor. You don't need to say two-time Oscar with that. Everybody need to say all that. You ain't got to
No.
say two-time WWE champion. WWE champion, such and such. I would have been fine with one belt win if I came out in '99 like I keep bringing this up, and I won the belt one time. I've been fine with that. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you don't really need to win the yeah. You be comfortable with that, yeah.
Yeah,
Like Undertaker. Undertaker was a 4-time champion. You know?
yeah. And Undertaker should have won it more, but you got
Yeah.
people like Hulk Hogan, Triple H that want to hold it for however long, and they only got 2 or 3 moves in they arsenal. They ain't got nothing. Like, how do these people with 3 moves, a leg drop, a body slam, and a punch, win the belt and keep it for a year? You can't explain that to me. Kurt
Yeah.
Angle should have had the belt for a long time. If you gonna make somebody have a belt, he had so many doggone moves. Come on now.
Yeah, man. It's true though. It's true, but that's what they do. That's what they do. You can't
And I had no hope for my man Dean Malenko or Perry Saturn ever winning because they just didn't look at them or took them serious because they were too
they
smart
never
to
had
know.
they were more about the wrestling aspect than the character aspect. That was always the
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah.
mean, but Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 moves, come on, man. At some point,
Yeah.
that got to mean something. I would have threw if he wasn't good on the mic, you got to throw him with a valet or what you call it when you got a guy on the side of you like Paul Heyman. Uh,
The
uh,
advocate, the manager advocate, yeah.
the manager. You throw a manager or a valet on him that gets real good with the mic, just like Shelton Benjamin. He could have been a champion. Just throw
Yeah.
him a mouthpiece. Throw somebody that can talk for him on the mic. He come do his thing, and you good. And the thing about it is, even if you not like, and this is me talking to Vince, if you looking at him like I don't see them as championship material, well, take it from them the next night then if you don't want to, but at least let them get it one time. Because I feel like a lot of these people that I'm naming deserved it at least one time. At
Yeah.
least one time to hold that belt. Now, you might have been punishing Perry Saturn, but Perry Saturn had the look. He had the look. And he was obviously
Yeah.
had the acting chop because He played that little moppy role real good, so he had to
Yeah,
acting chop too. Y'all was just punishing him, and y'all punished Taz too, out for nothing. Y'all
yeah, they
punished Taz for
punched
nothing.
out. Yeah,
Taz,
they punched the
Taz,
hell out of Taz,
y'all
man.
make Taz come in and whoop your top person, and then he don't win the belt. I don't know what y'all did with that.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all do. Booker T only won it what one time. Get out of here, man. What is going on? Booker T should have had it several times. Booker T was entertainment. Booker, come on, our truth should have had it for at least one time with a 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95, 295. Come on, man. He could have won one. Like, it's
a
so many people that could have had the belt.
five-time WCW
Yeah,
champion, man.
I
But
don't
they
know.
never
Maybe it's
they
just
never
me.
let him
Maybe
be
it's
the
just
WWE champ, which kind of sucks. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But everybody was sitting on this bandwagon when Tesla won the men's heavyweight champ. Like, leave men and women separate. That's all I say. If you don't want to have the matches with them mixing, that's fine for a little gimmick thing real quick, but don't make them go after each other's belts because it
yeah.
just don't look right. There ain't no man gonna go and hold the women's belt. You know, that's just that. No,
Well,
that's not gonna.
Andy Kaufman did it. Andy Kaufman did it. He won the
That yeah,
women's
but that was
title.
like a gimmick thing.
But that was a gimmick thing. Yeah, that was a gimmick thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like y'all want people to take it serious. Have your weight classes if you want to, and have your little separate women class, and you
yeah,
know have that separated. Because I don't know. If y'all talk about integrity on the belt, now if anything, I think a woman went a small woman at that. It wasn't like she was China size. A small woman winning the belt and holding the belt and fighting these big old 6'5" dudes, 300 some pounds. And you talking about she keeping it? Get out of here. Get out. This is wrestling, meaning they have to touch you. If it was a striking thing and you had to strike them and you hit pressure points or something, I can see a little 100-some-pound woman doing something because all she had to do is hit them in their pressure point. That's fine.
yeah.
But you gotta fight this big dude. He gotta grab you, all this tussling, all this. The Hurricane Rana can only get you so far, and I don't think you can flip
It's
300 some
facts
pounds with
though.
your legs
It's
like that.
facts though. Yeah, you know what I mean. She beat Sammy Callahan to retain the title. She beat Brian. That's the thing though. She didn't beat no small guy. She beat Brian Cage. Like,
Yeah,
you see how
yeah,
big, muscular
yeah,
Brian Cage is. How you
yeah,
do that? You beat Sammy Callahan. And you know how crazy that dude is. To
yeah,
retain. It's like, what are we doing here, man? And I
yeah.
said that hurt. That
Now
hurt
I
TNA.
can see if she knew something like judo, like Ronda Rousey. But even then, remember the weight that they have,
Yeah,
they, it can go against you sometimes. Like you can throw them all you want to, but can you keep them down? Can you
right.
submit them or all that other stuff? Because remember Rampage when he got to the arm bar in Pride, he picked a dude up and power bomb him, and
Yeah,
they don't want that type of stuff
I
going
think
on,
it's
our boy.
gone. Yeah, eviscerated. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I never understood about it. You see, when it comes to you have wrestling in the indies, you could get away with that because
Yeah,
indie is like the entertainment. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah.
indie wrestling, you could do that. Those things like that are possible. But when you're big time, you can't do that because it's gonna hurt your company, man. If let's say she
Yeah,
was the X Division champion, okay, she won that in TNA X Division. All right, she's one half
yeah,
of a tag team champion. Okay, but a
yeah,
world champion,
yeah, yeah.
wild out.
No,
Man. You
no.
wild out.
If I was Shelton Benjamin, if I was Perry Saturn and all the people I named, I would have went to Impact. They just handed out belts. Go ahead, and get them. Get you.
And then 2020 happened, and she didn't want to come to wrestle in the States, so she decided that if you want the title back, you gotta pay her $150,000 so she can relinquish the title. Are you
she
on
must
drugs?
she must not know that I could, boy. If I was them, I'd be like, I could just create another duplicate belt and put a new name on. Don't play with me like that. I'll take that $150,000 and make a nicer looking belt and put it on somebody new. Make a
Yeah,
whole
you
tournament.
feel me, brother? how we brought it up back. You see Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett was smart. Jeff Jarrett said, "Yo, if I'm gonna lose this title," when he wrestled for the IC title, he defended
Yeah,
the title, and China won it from him. You seen what he said? He said, "Yo, if I'm gonna lose to a woman, my title, you gotta pay me," and that's
yep,
what happened. He got paid. You know, they got
yep,
upset. He got paid. He got his money to lose the title. That's what he's supposed to do. Just Jericho,
yeah.
the same thing. You
That
can't.
could because go ahead. What you saying?
Uh,
But the reason why he got paid is because you got to think about it. Who wants to be the man to lose to a woman?
yeah,
Who
exactly.
wants to be that man? Who
Yeah,
wants to be that man? Like women kill me with this equality stuff because they be talking about some women can do just as good as men. Yeah, in certain aspects. When it comes to physical stuff, no. And then not only that is, let's say you like, because I hate when they put jujitsu competitions on YouTube and TikTok and all that, and they show a girl fighting a dude and choke a dude out or something and get him tapped because not it made that girl look good, but the dude now what does he look like? A punk. No matter who, and you can't say the girls can't say he not a punk because y'all gonna call him a punk too because he lost to a girl. Now
yeah,
had he beat the girl, now it's a whole different thing. He shouldn't have been in that fight. He didn't know he was too big for.
yeah, yeah.
No, no, you cannot win. It's either you lose or you lose. Because either way you do it, you lose. Because I watched this video and it was funny to me. It was some Japanese reality TV show, whatever the case is. I don't know what the show was about exactly, but they had these bodybuilding women on there, and I don't know if they knew
Oh,
judo
yeah,
or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I know what you're talking about, and I think I
They
seen it.
had this little Asian dude that I ain't gonna say he was skinny, but he wasn't muscular as they were. Like just taking
Yeah,
them down, no problem. Just like, oh, y'all want me to show
yeah,
y'all something? And these are women they have more muscles than them. So it's like,
exactly.
can y'all leave this physical part alone? Just let that slide. Just go with that. Stop trying to mix that. Don't mix that. That's my take on it. Do not mix it because it's never. Even if it makes the woman look good, it makes nobody else look good but her. It
Right.
only works for her. So if
Yeah,
y'all gonna go out on a limb and just make her the superstar and she's gonna hold this belt for forever for the rest of your life, don't do that.
because
Don't do that.
I see what you was talking about. I seen it because they were trying to take him down. It didn't work. He took them down with ease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony D. He over here calling you phase on.
I already said it. I already said it, Tony. I already said it. We already covered that one. I already said it. Okay. Faison Love spelled with an L-U-V. Faison Love. L-U-V. What's up?
yo, yo. Oh my god. You see? He always with the phase on.
Hey, see, Tony D, you gonna have the real Faison Love man to be like, I'm trying to steal his name or something. Like Faison, they just say I look like you. That's all. If just in case you catch this YouTube video, they just say I look like you. That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with me trying to steal nothing from you or nothing like that. Okay?
brother, I tell you, man. But it's funny though, man. It's funny how they managed to get that, to do that and the whole women's title thing, that stuff, and that's what it is, man.
With
I see you. Yeah, man. Tony stay
like
asking for
that.
you, bro. Tony stay asking for you all the time, man. When I be mentioning like, yo, I talked to.
You know what? Every time I catch y'all late night parenting, it's always when y'all about to end it. Because I be wanting to actually come up on there, but I always catch it at the end because I don't know if I'll be paying attention or I get off work late. Whatever the case is, I always catch it at the end. But I'm like, dog, I missed it.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'll try to wait for the next show.
Yeah, we always be asking. Tony eyes, Ted eyes,
Hey,
Brian. I
hey,
know.
but when I come back, when I come back, y'all gonna treat it like CM Punk. They be like, oh my God, Jason, oh, baby, I love in the building, baby.
uh,
I'm
I'm
losing
like,
my mind.
I'm like, yo, Jay, all right, man. Jay be chilling, he be catching the streams, but he always there for Bellator. He always makes sure, yo, you got to stream Bellator, yo. If we don't
Hey,
watch
hey,
Bellator, we fighting.
you missed several events, so don't try to act like you ain't missed some
But
of
I
them events.
posted them back. But you seen how I showed love to the past event? Yeah, I have.
Just like UFC, if you don't play them that night, the
Yeah.
internet will mess them up for you. They'll tell you who won already, and they
Yeah,
mess
that's
it up
why I
for
don't
you.
like. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like doing. I don't like doing it. And you see in the last couple of events, I'm like, yo. And when it came to UFC Bellator 300, Bellator 300 was pretty good. Bellator 301, that Bellator
Uh-huh.
301, oh my god, that Friday event, oh my god, that was awesome. That was awesome.
I feel bad for my man,
Sergio Pettis,
Sergio. I like Mix though. Don't get me wrong. I like
yeah.
Patchy. I like Patchy, but I don't know. I wish it was more back and forth with them.
That's what I said. I said the same thing. I wish it was back and forth. And it was a little bit until Patchy, big brother them. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Patchy big brother them, took them down, swarmed them. Sergio just looked so tiny, man. I was like, God,
Yeah.
Lee.
You know what'll be a good match, but I don't know if they close to being in the same weight class or if they could meet in the same weight class. If Patchy fought what's my man name? AJ McKee. That
Yeah,
would be a good match.
I can see that happening. If AJ was to go back down to featherweight and Patchy move up to featherweight, I can see that.
That match would be a. They ain't even got to fight for a belt. I'm just saying the way that they fight, that
Yeah,
would be a boy. That match,
yeah,
that match right there. Yeah,
yeah. AJ got to move down weight though, and Patchy got to move up. Catch him right there at featherweight.
yeah,
It would be a good matchup because Patchy got a hell of a build, man. For a bantamweight, he's big. He gonna
yeah.
have to move up to featherweight at some point. And AJ looked like he could float between featherweight and lightweight, so it would be good.
Which belt did AJ win? Which belt did he win?
He won the featherweight title.
The featherweight belt. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So he won that belt already, and now he's at the
Yeah.
lightweight.
Yeah, now he's at lightweight. And you see that when he got against that dude, Sydney Outlaw. Sydney wanted to wrestle. Yo, that's such a crazy fight. Cause Sydney was
But hey,
taking him
hold on.
down. Sydney was taking him down, but
Yeah,
AJ was elbowing him and beating him up on the ground from his back, off his back.
yeah.
He beat him up. And then he did get a takedown on Sydney, but Sydney managed to reverse and then get back to the wrestling. And he managed to out wrestle AJ, but AJ beat him off his back.
Yeah.
AJ was throwing elbows and punches. He was more active. Sydney wanted to hold him down. You can't just be on. Let me hold you. You can't do that.
Now, ain't Nurmagomedov the champion in 155?
Yeah. Well, he's
AJ
suspended.
need to go back. AJ need to go back down to 55, 45. Why is Nurmagomedov suspended?
PEDs. He popped.
Dang.
He popped for
So they
PEDs.
about to
He
take
was
the belt.
suspended for 6 months.
So they taking the belt.
That's what I want to know. They reversed the fight. The last fight he won, it was judged a no contest. They turned it into a
Oh,
no
okay.
contest. So now, I guess they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight again. Primus and Usman. They gotta fight again. Primus and Nurmagomedov. They gotta fight again. When you turn
That's
a fight into a
crazy.
no contest, you gotta fight again.
That's crazy,
And that's
man.
gonna
Well, this is the chance for McGee to win that belt. He go say, "I'll fight Primus real quick while he's suspended. Go ahead and let him suspend, and we'll fight for an interim belt or something. And I'll go ahead and fight Primus real quick. Let me take
yeah.
care of this.
Yeah, man. You got issues. You got problems there, man. Because now if they
Man.
end up stripping him of the title, that'll be crazy. If he ends up
Yeah.
fighting Primus in a rematch, that'll be crazy too. And because now Primus
He was the first Nurmagomedov I liked. Oh
damn,
no.
that's damn. Damn, you a hater. You a hater for real.
Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
He says the first Nurmagomedov I liked. Damn, you a
It's
hater.
not that I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like Khabib because certain things that Khabib said I agree with,
Yeah,
and I was kind of on Khabib's side when he fought McGregor because I was tired of McGregor's running around talking crazy. But at the same
yeah,
time, when I looked at the fight, I said McGregor would have beat him if he didn't fight Mayweather. And the reason why I said that because McGregor lost his hunger. He didn't have it no more after he fought. He got millions of dollars now. He don't
next.
what he now what is he fighting for? If he come back and fight UFC now, if he fight Chandler, he's gonna lose. He don't have the same dog in him. It's not there no more. If they fought the poor McGregor that was coming up, all of them would have lost. Everybody that we named would have lost. Now I'm not saying Khabib would never have beat McGregor because I'm sure he would have if they fought two times. One would have won, and they would have had a 1-1 if they fought two fights. We would have
Yeah,
had to get a third fight out of them. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, and I don't think Dustin would have beat him at all had this been still the same McGregor that fought Dustin. Dustin didn't have nothing for McGregor. Dustin beat McGregor because he came right back after the doggone Mayweather thing, and he had lost to Khabib and all. He was garbage at that time. So yeah,
yeah.
Dustin go ahead and get them 2 wins out your way, just like Chuck Liddell got beaten by Tito when he turned 50,000 years old. Then Tito want to fight him. Was like, I won. Yeah, you beat an old man. That was on Walker. Beat Chuck when he was young, when he whooping you. You can't take that win and be happy about that. Tito jumping in for joy. He beat Chuck the one time when Chuck
Ah,
all old and decrepit.
don't remind me about that loss, man. That should have not happened, man. That
The
fight should
fight
have
should
never
have happened.
happened, man. I'm
The
still
fight
upset.
should have happened.
You know what's bullcrap too? That fight, that card happened on my birthday as well, man. God dang. You remember? Oh,
What
oh.
year? What year was that?
What was that? Um, wasn't that like? I swear that was like 2019, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Yeah.
I know he got one by
2019,
Silver.
man. That was 2019, man. God damn, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I said, yo, let's watch that card. That card had me upset. That card had me upset, man.
I knew Tito was gonna win because I'm like Chuck looked old and beat up. Tito got his revenge on an old man. That's how he had to wait for Chuck to get old to get his revenge.
And I was there like, yo, when they was doing the they were showing him hitting pads. I said, yo, I said, Chuck, man, I hope you just playing games, bro. I said, don't let this be true, man. And they said, yo, look at this guy. Look at this guy here.
He didn't beat Chuck like that, man. Beat my man Chuck
My
down
man
like
was
he was.
celebrating like he won a title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 2018. It was 2018, not 2019. It felt like 2019, but yeah, 2018. See, November 24th, 2018. My goddamn birthday. He lost. Look at that. On my birthday, Ortiz won the trilogy fight. Like as
Yeah,
if
but
he
he
didn't
lost the
get
first.
beat up. Like as if he didn't get embarrassed the first two fights.
That's just like Daniel Cormier coming back to fight John Jones 10 years from now, or maybe 20 years from now.
Uh, don't even say that.
but the thing with that is, I think Daniel was older than John, so if he wait that long, it ain't gonna be in his advantage because he gonna be older than John C. Like
Oh,
Chuck was older than Tito, so yeah, Chuck body went out a little faster than Tito.
yeah.
And Tito was like perfect.
And then on top of that, Chuck was taking all those damn losses, man. All them knockout
Oh
losses.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus. He had nothing but sheer knockout losses.
Man, Chuck could have fought Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice would beat
Ah!
him. He like snap nuts. What'd you say, slap nuts?
Oh God. Your word slap nuts. He said that to Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett hit him in the head. He
I'm
started
like, how did they work that out with Beetlejuice to get hit with a guitar? I said, how did they work that out? Beetlejuice can't even remember what 2 plus 2 is, and they got him to work a segment where he got hit with a guitar. I said, how did they work that out? That is crazy.
well, shout out to
All
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice remember is how to spell his name. And you got him to get hit by a guitar. I said, that is crazy.
Well, shout out to Beetlejuice, yo. He's still out here making money in 2023, yo.
Yeah, Beetlejuice
Crazy,
forever
yo.
is forever the star. Beetlejuice. They better
Hell
give him
yeah.
his time.
I'm surprised by that, man. Big props to that. Big props to that. But yo, man, I told
Now
you to watch
let's
this.
make that let's make that segue into that comment you want the next conversation. But I remember when I said uh about the reaction that CM Punk got, it took me back in
Yeah,
wrestling.
yeah.
That's the same reaction that they had when Civil War trailer came out. You remember that? When Spider
Boy,
Man came at the end,
yeah.
everybody was like, Spider Man in it.
Ah.
We ain't gonna get. Well, I don't see that happening for no more Marvel movies. So let's make our segue into the next topic. I don't see that. I don't see that type of excitement happening for no Marvel movie. They got to do something spectacular for something to happen, and I don't see that
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. It's gonna be hard for the next Marvel movie to really get that type of steam, man. Yo, you getting rid of all the original guys, man. What next
Yes,
Marvel movie you think is gonna get that type of attention?
I'm going to tell you what they're doing and why I know that they're doing it. But I'm gonna let you tell me what you saw to let everybody know what's going on. Because I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
So I was telling Jay over here on Friday, my birthday. You know what I mean? I caught the Marvels.
Worst birthday present ever.
I said, yo, I want to go see this movie. I heard you. We know what it is. I seen the YouTube videos. I seen the thumbnails. Worst movie. I went to my pharmacy. They had News 12 come on. They talk about it was the worst grossing movie or one of the top 3 worst grossing movies from Marvel on the opening
Yeah.
day, opening week. I said, geez, is it really this bad? But you know what's bad? I seen the original Captain Marvel, the first Captain Marvel movie.
I didn't see that one either.
And I said, yo, this movie made $1 billion, but it was off the hype of what happened at Endgame of
Tell them
Infinity.
the part. Tell them that part. Because I got into it with somebody
It
on
came
YouTube because of that.
it came off the hype of Infinity War
Tell
when
them that part. Tell
when
them
Nick
that part.
Fury dropped his little radar communicator joint, and it was Captain Marvel's symbol, and
Tell them that part.
we were like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. We gotta see the Captain Marvel movie, and we watched the Captain Marvel movie, and we all looked and said to ourselves collectively, what in the actual F is this? Because there's the movie, and as much as I want to say I was into it, yo, it was a filler movie. It was a filler movie. It was a filler movie to fill in the gap between Infinity War and Endgame.
Unnecessary.
This movie really didn't have to be made. It really didn't have to be done. Brie Larson played the character. She made her comments towards the fans, the Marvel fans, which was incredibly stupid,
Stupid,
especially
stupid.
considering especially considering those people went to see your movie, and because of them and the hype after the Infinity War is what made you gross that movie. So you got in your head like, yo, I am the legit shit until people really went and sat and watched the movie.
And let me give you
And
an
it made
example.
no sense. It made no sense.
When that movie came out, when that movie came out and it made that money, because we was all shocked that it made that much money. I got into it with somebody on YouTube. I said this is what my original comment was. I said they're catering to the wrong crowd. And somebody got under my comment like, what do you mean the wrong crowd? I said they're catering to people that don't watch these movies or care about these movies like that. Then that person
Yo,
like then that person said something about how much money it made. I said, okay, we'll take that. Let's see how much part two make when it ain't between no Avengers movies. Don't talk then when part two come out. Part two come out, worst movie ever. You don't go from $1 billion to get the stamp of worst Marvel movie ever. Come on now. I know this stuff. You killed your fan base by letting because this is what Kevin Feige said. I want to put 50%, I want to have 50% or 60% women heroes in my movie. I'm gonna try to make it more women on the team. And I said, who's he catering to? Because now you're taking away from comic book fans that want to see actual cool characters by making
yeah.
women shine that don't nobody like or know about.
That was the problem. It's not about making them shine. You're making them, yeah, it's a combination of both. Making them shine when you don't know much about them.
Yeah, the only women we knew about was the X-Men women: Storm, Rogue, Jean. Them the only one because we knew about them from the cartoon. Are you
Exactly.
trying to make all these other women shine that we don't know about? That it's not gonna work. You got to introduce them like you introduce all the other characters. But no, y'all want to introduce them by making them make the guy character look bad. Thor
Yeah.
looks like a silly fool while Valkyrie and a female Thor go out and fight and say, "Get out of here!" Nobody want to see them. Don't nobody want to see them.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just weird. Like, it, you made Photon. We don't know no real story about Photon. We didn't know
And I
what
like
was happening in the
And the
movie.
thing about it is, no, I'm about to say I like that actress, but go ahead. What you said, I like the girl that's playing full time, but go ahead, go ahead.
Because it was weird, man. It's like, all right, we don't want to see Brie Larson no more. You already
No.
phased out Brie Larson when we seen Miss Marvel in the Disney Plus channel, in the Disney Plus show. We
Yep,
seen
yep,
that. You phased it out. You realized that we don't care about her no more. She made her comments, and we all felt collectively, yo, Brie Larson, you messed up. You messed up. You
yep.
talked. You ain't learned nothing.
Nope.
You crapped on the fans that carry Marvel, the comic book fans.
Yes,
We
yes.
don't care about it no more. Pack
And
your stuff up
and
and leave.
I blame Disney. Let me tell you why I blame Disney. Because they made the same mistake with Star Wars and they just went right back and did it to Marvel. You wanted to make the women shine. You create these new women characters that don't mean nothing. They don't go through no adversity. And my biggest problem is to make them shine, you make your male characters that are already popular, the ones we love to come see, look like fools. So these people that we don't care, it's just like when WWE try to throw a new champion down your throat that you don't care about. He beat Kurt Angle. We don't care. We don't care
Yeah,
about him. He doesn't have the draw. Get the
yeah,
belt off of him fast. Cause we don't. We like Kurt Angle. I don't care about this. Ain't real fighting. This ain't MMA. So you can take the belt off him anytime we
yeah,
complain. Stop
yeah,
putting these women in these spots to make Incredible Hulk look bad, to make Thor look bad, kill Captain America and Iron Man off so they can get a new version of them. And then when
yeah,
Chadwick Boseman died, everybody like, we can't recast. We can't. Yes, you can. Because if Spider-Man would have died, the actor that played Spider-Man, you would have recast Spider-Man because Spider-Man is one of the most popular characters. You would not have let the character just die because the actor died. I don't want to hear that. People are like, you can't recast because Chadwick Boseman, you can recast. You can
You recast,
recast.
you recast the
You
Spider
can
Man
recast. And
3 times.
I'm going to tell you who they should have recast, and I hope everybody see this on the internet. They should have recast them with David Washington. David Denzel Washington's son. I forget his name. But Denzel Washington's son, I think it's David Washington, the one from Tenet and Creator, the movies. That dude should have been playing Black Panther, in my view. I would have replaced Black Panther and we would have kept it going. Okay, T'Challa would have still been living. All right. Because you ain't about to kill Superman, Batman, or Spider Man off because the actor died. Joker didn't die with Heath Ledger. You can't say, okay, nobody else play him because Heath Ledger did such a good job. Now you're going to recast Joker
Oh shit.
because he's a popular character.
Yeah, you could
You're
have
going
had.
to recast
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, you could have had John David Washington.
John David watched. I knew I was got something with it. I had something with it. I had to watch it, right?
You could have done it. You could have done it. But yeah, you kept redoing Spider Man. You kept redoing Spider Man. How the hell you can't do that?
Yeah. And now you got this multiverse thing, so you can't tell me you can't multiverse Black Panther
Yeah,
back
you
into the
can multiverse Black Panther. What the hell?
multiverse of Black into the thing. You know? But no, they ain't gonna do that because they don't know how to do it. And now he's still pushing this feminist, female-led stuff. Now they're talking about turning the Silver Surfer to a woman. I said if you do that, it's gonna be worse than Captain Marvel. You seen how that movie just went. You keep going to this route, and I thought Disney was about making money. You had two, count them two. Am I putting it in camera right? $2 billion properties. Star Wars, Marvel, both billion. They already built in $1 billion properties.
Yes.
You took it and said, let's put women in front. Now they're worth what? Couple million. You took them from $1 billion. So anytime you go down, I'm sure that's not good business. I'm not a business person, but I'm sure that's not good business. You already have property that were already at $1 billion. They were making billions like that. All you had to do was do the right movie. Boom, 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 boom. Make Luke Skywalker shine like everybody was waiting on. You would $1 billion. Star Wars, boom, $1 billion, $1 billion. Moon Knight, when they brought his TV show out, a lot of people weren't looking for Moon Knight, but the people that were looking for Moon Knight wanted to see the show. I watched the show. At the end of the show, they had some made-up woman in the show that was his wife that became a superhero with him that saved him at the end.
Yeah,
I said, why? Why did you do that? Why did you? Yeah. They taking it away from the guy and giving it to the woman. Okay, it's two things you're doing wrong. First of all women are not into superhero movie and action movies like that. So that means not all women want to be as strong as a man. They want to be saved by a man and all that. And not only that, you keep putting all these women in the same equality, strong strength as a man and all this other stuff they can say to men. Who's left to be saved? Because at one point, everybody gonna be looking at it. I don't need you to save me. I don't need you to save me. What are we gonna do? They gonna be looking at each other stupid.
Also, on top of that, the Moon Knight, the guy who played Moon Knight actually passed away, so they had to recast that dude, if I remember correctly. And so,
the actual guy that played Moon Knight.
Yeah. The Moon Knight show. You ever watch the Moon Knight show?
Yeah, Moon Knight. Isaac, what's his name?
Yeah, he passed away in real life.
Hold on. I ain't never heard nothing about that.
Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly. If I remember, didn't he? Or was it somebody else?
It might have been somebody else because I'm like, I don't remember hearing about him dying. I'll never forget when I heard about Chadwick Boseman dying because the guy came to me at the restaurant and said they killed Black Panther. I said, who killed him? In my mind, I'm like, I'm just getting chicken. I come up here to talk about it. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what are you talking about? And I knew the guy was talking about the actor, but in my mind, he was saying it like somebody just drive by, shot him, or killed him, or did like an assassination type thing. I said, what? Then I look it up. Chadwick Boseman just died. I'm like, who?
Oh, no, the original guy, yeah. Yeah, see, Gaspard Ulliel, the Moon Knight actor, died 37. Because he was a French actor. He was supposed to be.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. No, he wasn't playing Moon Knight. He was supposed to play
He
the
was
villain,
supposed to be, yeah, he was supposed to be, and then they
and they
replaced
took that
him.
they took that villain out, and because he had a different villain that he was supposed to be playing that they never showed in the show, and I thought they were gonna still show him, but they never did.
Yeah, there you go. Gaspar
But I
Lulia. Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's
Yeah, I know
supposed
what
to
you're
be
talking
in
about.
the movie. Yeah, he passed. Yeah. Okay, yeah, wrong guy, wrong guy. They had that other guy. Yeah, the other actor dude. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, can I remember? Yeah.
that's crazy.
I
That
watched
is
some of
crazy.
that. Yeah. But yeah,
I
man.
just I just started watching Swamp Thing. Just a little side note
Oh, I didn't
on
watch that yet. I didn't watch that yet.
yeah, because they said that was one of the best DC shows. So I said, let me watch it to see. Even though they canceled that universe, I still want to see what they did with that Swamp Thing show.
Wait. I didn't watch that yet. I didn't watch that yet. Dude,
Yeah,
yeah, we was just talking. I was talking about that with Ted about the Aquaman movie. Is
yeah.
that
Why
that's
did
just
they?
the end? That's it? That's gonna be the end of Aquaman after that? What the
Yeah.
hell, man?
No, I don't think that's the end of them using Jason Momoa. I think they're trying to use him for Lobo now, which he should have been picked for Lobo from the get go. He looks like Lobo. He don't look like Aquaman. I would have never picked him for Aquaman.
Yeah, he
But they
doesn't look
trying
like
to.
Lobo. He is. He would
But
play Lobo.
they're what they're doing is let James Gunn restart the whole universe.
Yeah, because James Gunn's
So
a
they
dumb.
start,
I know.
yeah.
James
And
Gunn.
and to me, that's what Marvel should do. At this point, when you're doing all these bad things, restart everything. Just
Yeah.
take a couple years off, come back, restart everything. Start with your original Avengers again. You don't have to give everybody their singular movies. You kind of mix some stuff up
Yeah.
and just you just start over. That's how
Well,
I would do it. Black Panther, everybody.
they're already doing it because you have we gotta wait for the for Captain America New World Order with the Falcon.
They started that over because they see how bad Captain Marvel did, so they started it over. They said that movie was almost done, and they started it over. They see how
Really?
bad because they keep pushing, they keep pushing
They
these
keep
little
pushing it
agendas,
out, yeah.
and the agendas. We don't want you to put your agenda in a movie. We go to watch movies to watch a entertain. We're going to be entertained.
Yeah.
Keep your
If you're not
agendas
gonna have
on your YouTube channels,
yeah, if you're
on
not
your
gonna
talk
have
shows.
facts, if you're not gonna have freaking Chris Evans be Captain America ever again, Bucky Barnes is supposed to be Captain America. Let Bucky Barnes be Captain America, damn it. That's
They
it.
don't want they don't want a white man to shine no more. The white man has shined long enough in their eyes, and it's time for somebody else to shine. Now look at this coming from a black man's mouth. That a white man. I, I and don't get me wrong. Some of my characters, my favorite characters,
I
are
get
the
where you're
black
coming
characters.
from though. I get where you're coming from.
But I do not believe in taking characters that are already existed and changing their color or changing their sex. I don't want to
Really?
see no black kingpin. I don't want to see no female uh such and such. Keep
Alright.
them how they were in the comic books. If you want a new female or black character, make a new female black character.
Alright.
That's all I say.
Wait a second,
Make them
wasn't
new.
there? Oh yeah, they did that algorithm thing.
Yeah, I
Oh
know what
my
you're talking
god,
about.
in the Doctor Strange movie when they did the whole universe switch up when he went,
Yeah,
yeah, and they had what is it, the female Captain America. That was when his girl,
yeah,
what's her name? Was it Betty? Betty became
yeah.
yeah, and then everybody else was parallel universe people and all that, yeah.
Yeah,
Which is kind of stupid,
yeah,
yeah, but whatever. They did that. No, she wasn't stupid. I get it because it was different universes.
yeah.
But
And that's the only time you can play with that. But other than that, if we gonna watch the main universe, make them what they are in the comic books. We don't want to see no mix up. Okay,
yeah,
I am Felicity. Just go back up there and lay down. You're supposed
but
to be
yeah,
sleeping.
I didn't get it, man. They did it. They didn't. They went and said, Captain Marvel. What's her name? Her friend's daughter became Photon.
Yeah,
That's what she was. Then you had Miss Marvel, the little girl,
yeah.
and
Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on one second.
I no problem. Jason gonna go boo boo, y'all. He gonna go boo boo. He gonna go drop some laws. Nah, he gotta go handle what he gotta handle. But yeah, man, it's not crazy. Joint bugged out, man. The world is bugged out, man. I was telling him, well, wait, what the, so it's not gonna be called. It's not gonna be called. Yeah, it is gonna be called. What the hell are they talking about? Brave New World. It's supposed to be called New World Order, but now it's Brave New World. Ah, boy, yeah, yeah, but that's a be. Yeah, this movie gonna be so fucking weird, man. We'll see. We'll wait for it. Yeah. Oh boy. Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson, which is the Falcons, that'd be the new. Ah, boy. Y'all so weird. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Stick in the new Black Widow. Do all this stuff. Oh boy. At least Seth Rollins gets to be a new villain. We got that going. Ah, I don't know. I just hope Deadpool 3 delivers, man. I hope Deadpool 3 delivers. The new Deadpool movie for next year. Please let it deliver. Please. Uh, Walt Disney. Jesus Christ. Please, please let it deliver. Please, please. Actor strike. Stupid actor strike. I'm talking about the
I'm back
actor
like
strike.
this. I'm back like that.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that. I'm back like this. I'm back in there.
Yeah, man. The Marvels movie.
Terrible.
What's weird about it though? Yeah, the actress that plays Photon, I get it. So I guess her movie's gonna be a spin-off. It'll be the spin-off movie. I don't know if it'll be a movie or a series.
They shouldn't put no more movies with none of them characters. Them characters should just come back for the Avengers movie and that should be it. We don't need to see them no more. We know their powers now. We know their background story. That's all we need to know. Now they need to be part of the popular team.
Yeah, but they want to do Young Avengers, so Young Avengers gonna come out, and
Yeah, that's gonna be bull crap. Because
that,
nobody liked the Young Avengers.
that has potential. That's
No,
potential
no,
to
no. Name me one popular Young Avenger on that team. Name me one popular one.
a popular Young Avenger.
Yeah, name me one of them that's popular.
If they happen to do it, I don't know, but probably Ironheart. Probably Ironheart. Depending, depending. Dog, they can get Ironheart. You know what I mean? They can do that.
Ironheart was in Black Panther.
Yeah,
She didn't do nothing.
we gotta see. We gotta see what's gonna happen, man. If you could do it right, but they gotta. Today's culture is different. You know what I mean?
I think today's culture is a bunch of crybabies
That's what it is, man.
that want their way.
The politics of things have kind of messed it up, man. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if it makes a movie or a TV series. It'll be a TV series before it'll be a movie. It'll be a series before a movie. I feel that way. You gotta work it that
Yeah.
way. You gotta work
They
it that
should go ahead like they did James Gunn with DC Universe. They should go ahead and let me take over the Marvel Universe. I restart it for 'em, and we kicking it off with Incredible Hulk again. But this time we're gonna do them right.
Yeah, you gotta do Incredible Hulk again. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it right, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do Hulk right. I
Then after,
swear, I swear, they dropped the ball with not letting Edward Norton be Hulk. When they recast and they had Mark Ruffalo be Hulk, but not have him like this whole I'm this guy, but I'm not Hulk. I'm this guy. I'm the smart genius side of Hulk, and I'm gonna keep my. You watered down Hulk, man. Like we see 2008 Hulk. Freaking Edward Norton played the Hulk. That was
uh,
real fire Hulk, man. Come on, dude. He was
I
wild,
call that I call that the crackhead Hulk. He looked like he had took a couple needles to the veins.
but he was savage, bro. Savage as hell.
Yeah, that whatever that dose of crack that they gave him made him savage. He was on that stuff though. You can see it in
What?
his veins. He was on that stuff.
Well, I like that. I like that, man. But then they just
You liked it because they had fought in New York. Him and Abomination had that fight in New York.
nah, man. He kicked homeboy into a tree. You seen that? That was wild. That had to be the greatest thing. Like, yo, we went from was it Eric Mana? Eric Mana that
Yeah,
played the Hulk
yeah,
originally for the remake.
yeah,
Dad became he had the elements. He was the elements.
yeah. His father, yeah.
And then we went to Edward Norton Savage.
I
Kicked
think they were
homeboy
trying to
into
make
the
his
tree.
father.
I will never get that picture out of my head. How insane that was. Homie got into his face. You're gonna go push, kicked him into the tree. Broke
That was
down,
the illest scene. Yes, that was the illest scene right there. That scene was ill.
broke every bone in that dude's body. Came back.
But it did show how cool the super soldier serum was to make him run like he did and try to fight the Hulk at that size.
Yeah, yeah,
So that was the cool part about them like pumping him with that. And I like how everybody going back to connect all the people getting their superpowers because of the whole super soldier serum thing.
yeah.
Everybody was trying to recapture that or remake their own serum, and then people got different powers. And I like that little part of the whole Marvel universe. I said they should keep that part.
Yeah.
Everything started with Captain America. This whole super soldier thing. Everybody been trying to duplicate that. They can't. That would be cool.
They use
And
the
matter of
super.
fact, if I restart Marvel, I'm gonna start with Captain America because you got to start off with that super soldier serum thing. But
Yeah.
go ahead, what you think?
The super soldier serum with the gamma radiation and the blood and all that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I would hit you with a Captain America movie first. Then I would hit you with an Incredible Hulk movie next. Okay. Then we gonna hit you. You thought I was gonna come with a Iron Man right there. That no, I'm holding Iron Man to the last because I want y'all to jump him like I did CM Punk. I'm gonna hit you with a Thor movie, but it's gonna be a good Thor movie this time. All four Thor movies have been terrible, but I'm gonna hit you with a good one this time. Y'all gonna be like Thor is top notch up here. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a Thor movie. Then I'm gonna hit y'all with an Ant Man and Wasp movie. I'm gonna just name it both of them. That way both of them are stars of the movie. Ant Man and Wasp together. And then I'm gonna hit you with that Iron Man right at the end, like bam. Then he gonna come in and say I'm Iron Man, and bam, he gonna restart the Avengers, boom, right there like that. And Black Widow and Hawkeye, they still not gonna get their own thing because they're just not big enough. But I will throw them in there and make them entertaining enough. They will work out. And I'm trying to think if any other Avengers I would throw in the first movie because they really threw the original Avengers in that first movie, except for Ant Man and Wasp. And Ant Man and Wasp are the one that, or at least Wasp is the one that started the Avengers and got the team together.
Yeah.
So those two are important to the original team getting together. So if I restarted the universe, I got to introduce them into Phase One because they
That,
got to come start the group.
that's true.
They got to put the group together. Once they put the group together, then from there we add whoever we gonna add on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we'll go from there. So I just have what they call them, Hawkeye and Black Widow come as shield agents to help the Avengers in the first Avengers, like me starting over, and
Right.
that's how they join the team. So
Yeah.
that's how I do that one. Yeah, but
You
yeah,
gotta
that
have the
that
new.
that, that go ahead.
Now they say because you gotta have the new Black Widow.
Yeah, which I like the girl that's playing her
Yeah,
sister,
I do.
but it's like if y'all trying to do a full all female team, I'm trying to tell you it's not gonna work out. Don't nobody want to see that, y'all. First of all, one of your main females that y'all got on the team, or at least that was supposed to be the new leader,
Yeah.
then already turned a bunch of men off. This not made for you. It's not for you. With that type of talk and all that type of stuff that y'all doing, you already turned a bunch of dudes off. So now we knowing when y'all make this whole female led movie, it's gonna be a male villain that's stupid. That they gonna all the females get beat them up to make them it's just jump on the man day type movie, and we don't want to see that. It ain't like we don't want to see no woman in no action movie. We just don't want to see no man just get dumped on and dumped on and dumped on, and that's all this a male bashing movie. That's all this gonna be.
Yeah. We're over it. We're over it. And it's on
Yeah,
both sides. It's on both sides. Men and women are
yeah.
kind of over it. Yeah.
Because women, for the most part, will go see those movies, but they going to see them with their boyfriends. And if their boyfriend not climbing up to see it, really want to see none of these movies, then ain't nobody going to go see it. Because ain't none of these feminists or none of these LGBT people that y'all catering to gonna go see it because they not into the movies like that.
Right.
And I bet you somebody on the comment like I'm into it. Yeah, but you like 1% of how many people like for real. A lot of
That.
them not film buff like that, you know.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. It is true.
Because if that was the case, Captain Marvel would have made another $1 billion on her second movie. She would have still made it because they would have been still in love with her. And they keep trying to say that the nerds are, and then that's nothing. They attack the fans by calling them nerds and geeks, saying that they're attacking the film, these nerds and geeks, these all kind of different names. Because I never looked at nerd as a cool name. And you ain't gonna call me no nerd even just because I'm into comic books and all this other stuff.
Word.
You're not gonna call me that. She's not to my face. Not unless you want to get slapped in the mouth. Then, then we're gonna see who the nerd is. But other than that, it's like Then you're like, why go against your fan base that brought you $1 billion? Like
Yeah,
sometimes you supposed to take like take the loss on that. Like
I
no,
don't know. I don't know. It's just weird to me, man. It's weird to me, and it continues to be weird to me.
people kill me with that. It's just a movie. Why do you care? Just the same way you just asked me that question. Why do you care if that person is gay or a woman?
Right.
If it's just a movie, why not just leave them a white man like they were in the book? If it's just a movie, it's not representing the person that's gonna come see it. If it's just a movie, you want to keep saying that it's just a movie, it's just a story. Okay, if that's your argument, that it's just a movie
Yeah.
and it's just a story, and why we complaining, then don't change nothing about the character. Then, if it's just a movie,
Correct. Correct. That's what you do. When people
if you
don't get
want a gay character, you want a female character, make a new character, make your own story, and then put one in there. There you go, right there. Boom. It's just a movie. Oh, okay. All right. Like when they were talking about, like they kept trying to talk about why people was complaining about the Little Mermaid being black.
right.
Cause she was not supposed to be black. Like, come on now. Like, it's, it's just a mermaid in a movie. Well, if it's a mermaid in a movie, leave her white. What's the problem? What is the problem?
That's
Like,
what
come on now. A lot of us grew up on this stuff. And that's why we taking it serious because you're changing the image of what we grew up on. I don't care if it's a white person. Don't tell me nothing about you black, you should be. No, don't tell me nothing about that. Then give me the black people that was black in whatever movie and give me the white people that was white in whatever movie. But don't change them. Please don't
right.
change. You're not about to change Black Panther white, so don't do that. Don't do that. And I definitely would want to see that. So don't do that.
For real. For real.
I don't
Don't
want
do
to see no white T'Challa. I'm like, what kind of crap is this? So you can go in and get like I know women and other races have felt like is for years movies have been dominated by white men and white men been the star of this and that. And I'm fine with that argument. But do not take it from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other end. You got to meet that at the middle. If you wanted more black people and more women in movies, then meet them at the middle. Y'all
that.
taking it all the way to the other side with more blacks and white and women in the movie than it is white men. Like white men don't exist no more. That's crazy. That's crazy. They turned Wonder Man to a white man.
That's
Wonder
fact.
Man got a TV show coming out and they changed him to a white man. I don't know if you know who Wonder Man is in Marvel, but I just like I remember him being a black dude, a white dude with black hair and some sunglasses with a big
Yeah.
old W on his black shirt, big old red W. And now they changing him black. I can't I can't know. I grew up with a big fat white king that was beating up the Punisher, Daredevil, and Spider Man. And now y'all gonna give me a when Michael Clark Duncan played him. I
Yeah.
said no, no. I don't know if I was the only one that was against that, but I just felt like no. I like Michael Clark Duncan. But
I do
I at
too.
that time I was like
I
no.
like him too.
I was
I
like
like him
no.
too. But things just yeah. At the time, it was just they didn't have the guy. They did the
Yeah.
movie. They took the famous people. That's the famous folks. But then you have the series now. You have the Daredevil.
Yeah, they did that one right. They did that one right.
Dorfino came out. Yeah. So they
Now they
fixed it.
talking about changing. What's that?
No, I said they did that. Vincent Dorfino Kingpin.
Oh
But
yeah,
you said
yeah.
now they changed it. What?
Now they talking about changing Mr. Fantastic to he's not a white guy, but I can't tell you what race he is. I know he's a different race. And I said, no, man, just leave a white man, man. No. Leave the white man. The white man, just leave him alone. This is a book. This is a book that y'all keep saying it's just a book. It's just a book. Well, leave him white, man. Okay, he been white all these years. Leave him white.
All right.
And people might ask me why I didn't complain when Nick Fury got changed to black and Samuel Jackson playing him. I did grow up with the white Nick Fury, but Nick Fury wasn't that popular. And when they turned him black in the comic books before they did movies. So the change was already there. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily get mad at it because it happened in the comic first before it
Yeah.
happened in the movie. Now, when you
Yeah.
take it in the movie and change it, that's when I got a problem because now
Yeah.
we went too
Nah,
far growing
yeah.
up with that person being a white person.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's facts though.
and they can always bring that white dude Nick Fury back if they want to.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff.
Yeah,
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. He probably too old now, but and he was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so they probably pick somebody else. But hey, it's still gonna happen. And see, and if you want to switch characters, races up, try some of them alien characters. Like when they make Zoe Saldana play Gamora, I'm all for it because Gamora is a green skinned alien, so it don't even matter
Yeah.
who play her. It
Yeah.
don't even matter who play those roles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna switch up roles, do the aliens because they have different color, purple, blue, green. It don't matter
Yeah.
who play those roles. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Pick the best actor for it. But when you come to down to earth and we picking humans, lead a white man white, lead a black man black.
Let
We
it
good.
be. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I was all good with all the Guardians of the Galaxy. That whole movie was good to me. I like the whole team.
Yeah.
Everybody did their thing.
I love that. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Hmm.
That's fire. When you do Captain America, that's fire too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we doing all this main
that's all.
universe continuity. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
just be switching things up in the main universe.
And a lot of people don't know what that word means. Is you explain that to them? Continuity.
Continuity. That's what's happening in one thing is mainly that. What's the comic book? And they talk about the main universe happens in the main movie, in that main universe in the movie. You can't just magically say, yo, we're changing this up. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
And,
Okay?
or I, oh, and speaking of continuity, I hated what they did with Iron Fist. I hated what they did with him. Now Iron Fist was a white guy, but he was never whiny and his whole character is zen. He always in a cool, collected state, like he's just cool, mellow out, brother. This dude in the show was always complaining. He got mad fast, and I'm like, how would a dude like this be an actual mythical dragon and gain the power of Iron Fist with his impatient self? He shows he ain't got no patience. He's irritable and just not a likable character.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
Iron Fist came from the Zen guy to being, yeah, they made him like cocky and whiny, something like that.
yeah,
All of
and
a
I'm like,
sudden,
that
yeah,
was crazy.
it's weird. It's weird.
But
Uh,
Luke Cage, I think they did good with Luke Cage. I would have did better with his story. Like, what they did with his story was kind of like all over the place with all them different villains. But Luke Cage, they did. I like the actor and
I
the
like Luke Cage. Yeah, I mess with Luke Cage. Luke Cage was pretty
yeah,
dope.
Jessica Jones. Yeah, yeah, they did that right. They
Jessica
did her.
Jones was pretty good too, man.
Yeah, yeah, they did her right. I just hate that they left them out from the Infinity War movie. I'm telling you, I had the perfect
That's
spot,
what I hate.
the,
Yeah,
the perfect spot where they could have used. They didn't have to be in the whole movie. The perfect spot where they could have been introduced was right at the beginning. Let me tell you why. When Hulk got beat up by Thanos and what's name sent him down to Earth. When Doctor Strange was at his house talking to who was he talking to? Wong.
Yeah.
They talk about what they're going to go eat or whatever the case is. That conversation would have never happened. I would have had Iron Fist at Doctor Strange's house trying to talk to him about where they both come from. He coming from a mythical land called Kunlun, and he coming from a mythical, magical world where they both kind of like in the Asian area, and they both disappear. They don't, it's hard to find them, and they
Right.
both trying to figure out how to, how they connected or whatever the case is. I would have them having a conversation like that. Now, while they have this conversation, the same thing still would have happened. Incredible Hulk or David or Bruce Banner would have crashed into their house
Right.
and crashed into the stairs, and then Iron Fist and the Strange would be looking like, what happened? And then like Thanos coming. He was the same way it happened in the movie, and that's when Iron Fist like, I got some buddies right around the corner. Y'all want me to go get them? We can help y'all out real quick. Let me go run and get my buddies. He said some people coming. He go run and get Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Because remember, Daredevil had supposedly died in they show, in the
Yeah.
Defender show. So we
Yeah.
wouldn't have brought Daredevil there, but we'd have brought them three out. Them three would have came and fought the big dude with them in the ground when Spider-Man showed up. That would have been the excellent scene of that. Luke Cage would have been throwing punches and everything. I'm trying to tell you. It would have been an excellent scene. That's all I can
We
only
need,
imagine how good that scene. And that scene would have had people going crazy, just like that Thor scene. And it would have been just like the CM Punk reaction, like Luke Cage and all them throwing.
yeah, that's what we needed. We needed those characters in the Marvel, in the
Yeah,
Infinity, and all that, but we didn't get
yeah,
them. That's where they
yeah.
messed up. They messed up big time in that.
Luke,
They
Luke
never
Cage
had.
could have
I
threw
was
Jessica Jones into the big dude. He should have came. She could have came. Bow, popped him one, and I would have had people like, that's the best thing I ever seen in my life. Mind blown. Like, I'm telling you, I know how to do some stuff, boy. Man,
a lot
I
of
would have pulled off
craziness,
the
man.
super.
A lot of good stuff we could have gotten, but we never got it. Messed up
I
stuff.
guess they didn't want to pay everybody, but you wouldn't have had them in there that long. You wouldn't have had to pay them as much as you think you would have had to pay them. They would have been in there no longer than 10, 15 minutes for the first fight scene, and then everything would have went to space like it did in the actual movie, and then we would only took whoever went up to space to space.
Fact though. That's a fact though. But that's how Marvel messed up, man.
Yeah,
Continuity. Continuity.
explain
No
it to me.
continuity. No lining up the proper things. And you have time to do this. But y'all
Yeah,
don't think. Y'all don't think and align these things up and put things
yeah.
in better perspective.
Or they
No,
don't want to take the chance
no,
because
no.
they was already complaining. I remember before the movie came out, they were saying it got over 80 some actors in the new Avengers movie. That's way too many actors. People were wondering how they were going to work, and look how it worked out. Infinity Wars to me was better than Endgame, even though it was supposed to end like it ended. It
Yeah,
was still more entertaining than Endgame was. I
yeah,
mean, I like the last fight at Endgame, but Infinity Wars was better movie to me.
yeah. Because in the Infinity War, it focused on what needed to happen.
Yes,
It focused on what needed to happen. When we had Endgame, and people, the things were going right, but then they
yeah,
added things that were just kind of like, yo, what the hell are we doing? You know, we had Captain Marvel show up.
yeah.
Captain Marvel showed up.
They
I was
made sure
doing
she
all this
showed up,
stuff. I did
and she
this.
didn't even do
I did
nothing.
that. You
She was
seen her in the
unnecessary.
beginning. We seen her in the beginning. Oh, I had to handle something. She disappeared.
Yeah, she was unnecessary.
Then she came back at the end. Girl power. That was it. And Tony Stark still did this. Still
Yeah,
did this at the end of it all. The guy with that she complained about. Oh, you have this, and you're just a mere person. What are you gonna do? Well, motherfucker, look what I did. I'm a mere human being.
yep,
Aha! I have all the stones. There you go. He's
yep.
gone. I did that, and I risked my life. So much so they had to think about bringing me back. Come on, man. He died
That's
and they
crazy.
gonna bring him back. Come
That's
on,
crazy. That's
crazy,
crazy.
crazy.
That was they top seller, top breadwinner was Iron Man. As
Yeah,
long as Iron Man was in the movie, they was doing it.
yeah. Iron Man was there. Captain America was there. That was it.
But
That
you see
was
what
it.
Marvel did. I like how they took a chance with Iron Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and made them C. I'm gonna say they were C level superheroes and made them A level. They
Yeah,
on the level with Batman and Superman because at first it was Batman, Superman, Spider Man. Them the only three everybody knew.
yeah,
Them three you couldn't get mixed up. Them three, if they made a movie of them three, you know exactly who they are, even if you ain't seen the movie. Like, oh, I know Superman. But when you come to Iron Man, it's like, who is that guy? You go see the movie, like, and then Robert Downey Jr. did a good job with him. Now he's
oh
popular.
yeah.
It's like,
Robert
oh,
Downey
okay.
Jr. played the role to a T.
Yes,
Cocky billionaire, superhero. You
yes,
relate to him.
yes.
Yeah,
And Jessica Jones could have been just as popular because a lot of people liked her in her TV show. It's just that the Netflix characters didn't get as much shine as the other characters. But
yeah.
Jessica Jones
That was the
and
problem. Jessica Jones was
Black
not.
Widow,
That
Black
was
Widow, Jessica Jones, and Scarlet Witch were the three women that you already had that had some type of
yeah,
uh, popularity to them
yeah.
in
Connection
that
with the
universe.
fan base. Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to force Captain Marvel down people's throat, and Scarlet Witch is more powerful than her, so we didn't need Captain Marvel. You
No,
see
we
what I'm saying?
didn't. Yeah.
We didn't need her at all. Scarlet Witch was already there. She's powerful. Like we didn't need her, but whatever. Y'all wanted to shoehorn her in, whatever. But that's my take on it, and that's how I would have made it different, But if they want me to restart it, I'll restart the whole universe for them. I already know how to do it. Okay, I got a map to lay it out. I lay it out for them. And you don't necessarily have to make everybody have a trilogy. If you just want to introduce a character, just introduce the character. You don't have to have a trilogy set up for them. Because they felt like they got to set up a trilogy for every character they bring out. You see Captain Marvel not working out. Her first movie should have been her only movie. We introduced
Oh,
to her, bam, she's done. Now she just be a part of the team
now
movie
you
now
just
because they
have
don't have
it
to
in there
do
to
it.
set up other people. That's what you're doing
Yes,
now.
yes.
You passed down the torch. She went from we had her there to yo. We gotta set you up because here's Miss Marvel
And
and
and that's kind of
here's our next
and that's
person.
kind of what Captain America did. If you pay attention, Captain America, the second movie introduced Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Then the third movie introduced Spider Man and Black Panther. So it's
yeah.
like each Captain
It
America movie, even though it never took away from Captain America himself.
never did.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you just introduced the rest of the characters while never taking away. But now because you went women wise and Shorty didn't know how to shut up and act. There you go. We're gonna put you. We're gonna let you
yeah,
know where you at now.
yes,
We're moving
yes,
on. We're moving on.
yes. And now they learned the hard way.
And then look at Bree when they were talking about if they want me back, I'll come back if they want me back. What?
That is, she wasn't
I'll
talking
come
like
back
that
if they want me
at the
back.
first movie. She wasn't talking
Yeah,
like that in the first movie.
yeah,
Now she talking like that.
yeah. Come on, man. That's what happened. So that's it. They moved on. They moved on. They know what
Yeah.
it is. Crazy, man. Crazy. But
But
that's
what
it.
we got going on this week?
This week, what we got this week? Well, we have boxing on Showtime. Showtime pay per view boxing was it. There's no
Okay.
more. There's no more pay per view boxing there. Bellator. We're gonna see what happens. Um, on the other joint.
Everybody's done for the year except for UFC.
Yeah, UFC gonna keep doing what they do. They got the pay per view in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We got the fight night this week. Dariush versus Sarukian. Armin Sarukian versus Benil Dariush.
Benil Dairy. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I talked about this joint pretty much. What was it? Yeah, he fought Charles Oliveira. Had he beat Charles, he would have been lined up
Yeah, for the
for the
belt.
title shot.
I think
All he had to
Benil
do
needs.
was, yeah, all he had to do was beat Charles.
Yeah, but at this point, I think Benil is done because he's been knocked out too much.
And also, you gotta remember he's on the other side. You know, it was like his fight, his like last opportunity. You know, and his last couple fights. Had he won, he would have got a title shot. But
Yeah,
yeah, and you know they're trying to push younger guys.
yeah.
UFC trying to
But
push younger guys. After that, what was it? UFC fight
but,
night. Then we got your boy fighting Kobe Covington.
oh,
And I don't know if you've seen these last couple promo videos for Leon Edwards and his, this upcoming fight and what's happening with him. But, bro, Leon Edwards is out here to scrap for real, man. Brother, Leon Edwards is in great shape.
I gotta go look it up because I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing recently.
And you looking, but he's been talking crazy about trying to move up to fight. What is it? Possible. I don't want to say middleweight, but even as like heavyweight or something like that. He want to move
Yeah,
up the weight because he said there's nothing at welterweight. If he beats Colby Covington, there's nobody else to fight at welterweight.
it's really not if you think about it because remember they made him fight 9 fights to get his title shot, so he went through the division in them 9 fights. You made him fight champion fights before he got to the championship. So yeah, I can understand this. It
But
ain't nobody there. I wouldn't say it. I think it's at least 2 more fights after Kobe fight. There's at least 2 more people he hasn't fought in welterweight.
yeah,
But
yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because your own boy that you promoting yourself because Leon's your boy. I know Leon's your boy, but you got your
yeah,
boy Shavkat Rakhmonov,
and
man.
you know that's my boy right there. Yeah, that's my boy. That's why
Yes, why you just
that's a
saying,
reason. That's no. I didn't forget about him. I just want Leon don't have to fight him. Get out the way, Leon, because you're gonna lose him. Going up to 185. Let my boy Chop Cop go ahead and take this. He got this because he gonna have this. So don't let Chop Cop go and get that, and Chop Cop gonna go ahead and get that. I like Chop Cop. Yeah, I like that dude. I like him.
that's what gotta happen. So we gotta catch that. We gotta catch that happening. Um. Oh shoot. Yeah,
Who
this
supposed to be fighting that? Who supposed to be fighting that punk that keep talking crazy?
who that?
Chimaya.
Chimaev gonna sit on the shelf, man.
No, they said he got another fight coming up.
Chimaev, Hamzat
Yeah.
got no fight calling coming up.
Oh, he don't? I thought they had something lined up
Hamzat,
for him, but I guess.
he want to fight. He want to fight at light heavyweight.
Oh my goodness,
He want to fight.
man! Bye.
He talk about he want to fight Alex Pereira for the title.
No.
Brother, you're not getting no fight.
I don't care about him.
No title fight. You're not getting no title fight.
He can jump all the weight classes he wants. He think when he beat these lighter weight people in the top 5, that he can just jump to the weight and say, I'm going for their belt. No, that's not how it works. First of all, you have to have had a belt one time at least. First, that we know that you can be a champion. And then they might give you a champion versus champion match or something like that. They're not gonna just let you go for the belt. Oh, because I think I get smashed. I think I get smashed. Nobody care nothing about you smashing. You
But
better
the
go to Smash Burger then. Get you a
but
Smash Burger.
he got exposed, man. He got exposed. He got
Yeah,
exposed. He fought Gilbert Burns. He won against Gilbert, but he got exposed. If you get him out the first round, you got a shot at beating him.
yeah.
He fought Usman on days' notice. Usman took the fight,
And
and
that's
look how
nothing. You
Usman
can't take
looked.
that. You can't. You can't take those wins and be happy about them. If I'm fighting somebody who wasn't even planning to fight me, like when he beat Kevin Holland. That's the same thing I kept telling all the fans that was like, oh, he ragdolled Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland wasn't setting up to fight no wrestler. He was
No,
practicing for somebody else. If you'd have gave him the full camp to fight for comp, it would have went a different way. I'm not saying he would have won, but it would have made it out of the first round.
yeah,
He would have made it out of the first round. Come on
exactly,
now. I'm
exactly.
glad I'm glad he being exposed because he needed it because he talks too crazy for a person that ain't nowhere close to getting no belt.
Nice,
Him and
man.
Patty Pimblin was getting on my nerves. Patty Pimblin need to get knocked out, but I don't know if Tony Ferguson gonna do it because Tony Ferguson is about done. So I mean, Jeff Gordon beat him, but whatever. Y'all took that fight from Gordon. Whatever. Go let him fight Ilya then, since y'all so confident in that boy. Let him fight Ilya. Man,
Word.
that's my two new guys right there, Ilya and Shopcop. Yeah, they're my guys right there. They're them next champions. Even though I like Alexander and I like Leon, I like them too. But they're my two guys coming up, Ilya and yeah,
Oh
yeah.
damn, we gotta wait. Yeah, we gotta wait till. Damn, we really gotta wait the 16th. Kobe Leon. Yep. Um. Then what is it? Oh God, we really gotta wait. Yeah, we have what is it? Yeah, we got Benil Dariush, Armin Sarukian. Then the following week, we got Song Yadong versus Chris Gutierrez, the UFC Fight Night card. I forgot about that. That's a good matchup in the bantamweight division. Then after that is gonna be Colby versus Colby versus Leon.
I never, I never wanted to see Sean O'Malley win the belt, but I never wanted to see uh the Funk Master win it either. So when that match happened, I ain't care who won or lost, even though I felt like neither one of them needed to win it. I think Peter Yan should have kept it. Then Peter Yan didn't need that fool on the ground. He would have been all right.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know what's
Peter.
the craziest thing? If he never got that knee, he would have been alright. That's
He would
facts.
have been. He would have still been champion. It's like, come on, man. Hey, y'all know the Funk Master didn't deserve to be champion, and I knew that. I was like, he gonna lose that belt with whoever he fight next.
Crazy.
And
Like,
Cheeto better do his job. Cheeto better do his job like he did the first time. Cheeto, okay? Hey, I'm a fan, Cheeto.
yeah,
I'll
you
be a
know.
super fan if you win this.
But
Cheeto, do your job, boy.
you see Ian Gary. Ian Gary was talking smack.
Yeah, Ian
Ian
Gary,
Gary's talking
I,
smack.
I gotta kind of grow on him.
And now
I
you
ain't really,
see you see Sean Strickland.
who?
Sean Strickland put him on blast. Sean Strickland,
What?
because you see Ian Gary was talking crap about Neil Magny and how Neil
Yeah.
Magny was a child abuser because Neil Magny beat his kids when they do bad things. He beat him.
Oh,
He said he beat him. He's not like you know what I mean? It's not like he's like
yeah,
OD beating them like, oh my God, yeah.
yeah. He
He's giving
just
them
whooping them,
spankings.
old school whooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ian Gary talked that crap about it. And now Sean Strickland came out and Sean Strickland was ODing now because it came out that Ian Gary, his wife made a book about wives and girlfriends and how to bag up young guys, rich guys or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
like that.
yeah, 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 yeah. I seen that. Yeah,
and she 40,
Yeah.
and how they live together, and they living. He's living in the house with her and her ex-husband. Her ex-husband lives in the same house as they do. Brother Sean put him on blast and said, "Brother, get out of there. Get out of there." So now this man talk about he threatening to sue. He's people,
Threatening
but it's
to
not really him. I think it's his wife. Is Ian Gary's wife that's putting it out. That's talking about threatening to sue. I don't think
who?
he is, but it's just funny to see you talking all this crap, and now look at you, brother. You living in a house with your girl who's 40, has a
Uh-huh.
child, already has a kid, and the ex-husband is living in the house.
They gotta shut up. They gotta shut up.
You gotta shut up. You gotta shut up. Take your L. That's it. Brother. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. When Sean Strickland is the voice of reason, that's a bad look, bro. Damn, son.
So I was thinking like, man, come on now. Yeah, what y'all gonna be sharing outfits and draws next? What's going
Come on, man.
on? be asking her,
Damn.
be asking her ex-husband, you see my underwear? Oh, I got them on. I thought they was nice. They fit nice. they
I feel
they
bad.
hug my
Man.
curves.
I feel so bad for him. Damn. You can't get chewed out like that now, man.
Yeah,
But
that's
yo,
crazy.
I'm gonna call it. We're gonna call it.
Okay. All right. It's
Call
been
it.
2 hours. We did good.
We did good. We did good. I don't want to hold you down. You know what I mean?
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's about time to end it anyway. Cause I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm sure you gotta go. So we gotta, we'll do it
We
again
gonna
some
wrap
other
it
day.
up. We gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We gonna wrap
Wrap it up, B. Yo, wrap that gavel up, Judge. Wrap it up.
wrap it up, B. Word of mother. Word of mother. Oh my god. Yo. Jay, good chatting with you, bro. Got to share your what you wanted to talk about, and then some.
Yeah.
Chatted with Jaw Wayes,
Yeah.
brother.
And
Um,
when I finally get on the late night parent show, they be like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh,
bro, man, I'm telling you,
we gonna hit the
you
we gonna
are.
hit the CM Punk music. Like, who is that?
Look, man, see,
Like the pipe up?
it's the pipe word.
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna mix it all up.
Stir, not shaking, dog.
Stir like coffee.
Put the swirl on it.
From Chicago, I'm Ease Jaws, and
I'm
you supposed to
Mr.
say your
B.
name.
I am Mr. B.
From
John,
where?
aka Mr. B, bro.
From where?
From the BX. It's the
There you go.
BX. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Because if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from? Uptown, baby. Uptown.
Uptown, baby. Yo.
I know the song. Don't even
Lord,
I know.
Lord,
I know the
the
song.
guns. Oh no. Oh
I,
no.
I know the songs. If it wasn't for, well, I know the songs. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
But
But
yeah,
that's it, y'all.
uh,
This man gotta get his streaming up, man. You gotta
yeah, I
put
do.
time in and get the work in, man. But
We're gonna see what happens in 2024. We're gonna start it off fresh.
yup, Yup. Yes, indeed. But folks, we gone. We out of here. Have a good night. Have a great week.
Peace.
Catch me on Wednesday. Peace.